Hi, I'm Daniel Andrews, owner and creator of AndrewsFootball.com. The reason why I got the sunglasses on is that these deals are so bright, I gotta wear shades. I mean, this is gonna be a great week. I got 3 games in the morning, I got 4 games in the afternoon, 7 total. This is gonna be a great video. So I'm just gonna jump into it right now here. Early games I like. I got Detroit at Green Bay. Green Bay's an 8-point favorite. That's a huge number. If I had to bet this game, I would go ahead and I would take Green Bay and 8 points. I don't like that. The over-unders actually dropped to 44. I love that number. They scored 44 points against the Jets last week. Go ahead and take the over on that game. Green Bay's fighting for Philbin, former offensive coordinator, to take over as head coach. I think they really like him, and I think they really want him to get the job. I could really see them running up the score on a Detroit team that's really banged up. I still think Detroit scores enough games to cover the over on this one, so I would take over 44. If feeling really froggy, take Green Bay and 8. It's just 8 to me. It's just too big of a number. The over, I'm almost guaranteed that they're going to cover that. Next game is Jacksonville at Houston. Houston's staying under a touchdown, 6.5 currently. I got a feeling it's going to jump up to a touchdown. It was a touchdown, then dropped down to 6.5. Take it at 6.5. Don't wait till it gets to 7, because this could easily be one of those 24-17 type games. Houston really needs this game. They're trying to get a bye. They're not going to get a bye. Let's face it, Kansas City's going to beat Oakland. The Patriots are going to beat the Jets. But Houston's fighting for that bye. So they're going to get maximum effort. Jacksonville looks like, to me, they're a team that's just kind of quitting on themselves. So I would strongly recommend take Houston at 6.5 while you can. The third and last morning game is one I wasn't going to include, but I really like this game. This game really sticks out to me. Hold on here. I got to get a drink here. I'm sitting here. I'm so excited here. As far as you know, it's water. And, boy, that is good stuff. Atlanta, I like Atlanta. They're a 1-point dog. Money line has them as even money. Take even money. I think they're going to beat Tampa Bay. I think Dirk Cutter, as much as I like him, I think he's really on the way out. So take Atlanta, last game of the season. Julio Jones and Matt Ryan are both working on some records. So Matt Ryan, he needs something. I think it's like 456 for 5,000. Don't be surprised if he gets it. Tampa Bay's defense is really bad. So I think this will be a fun game. Afternoon games. First game, I'm going to talk about the game I'm going to be at. It's Kansas City. Oakland comes to town. For some reason or another, this went from 54 to 52.5. I'm not sure why it dropped a 1.5. People really like the under. I don't know why. I checked the weather report. It's going to be 40 and sunny at Arrowhead in January. I'm telling you right now, somebody's had season tickets since '89. You can't beat that. It's going to be awesome. Take advantage of the over. Kansas City's been money on the over. They've not been good against the spread. If I had to bet on the point spread on this one, 13.5, I'd actually take the Raiders. The reason why is this game to me looks like 34-24. I can see the Raiders getting a touchdown or 2 cheap, to keep this game within about 10 points, maybe a touchdown. 52.5. That's a great number. Take the over and collect all day long. The next game, Philadelphia at Washington. I should have jumped on it at 6.5. It jumped up to 7. I actually think it's going to go 7.5. Stop at 7. If you see 7.5, I would pass. Take 7. Philly needs this game in order to get into the playoffs. They need a Minnesota loss because it's at RFK or whatever Washington wants to call it now. I'm going to call it RFK because I'm old. I'm old school. That's how I do. So I think that they're going to go ahead and broadcast the score if Minnesota's winning, but that's just kind of a cheap trick division rivalries do. But Philadelphia's been really, really hot lately. Renisha, you called it. I'm going to admit it. You said they're going to win. They're going to win. They're going to win this game. It's probably going to be a blowout, but I do like the Redskins defense. That's why I say stop at 7. Next game I got, and this game, I just love this game. Yes, I like the Vikings, but it's a win and get in for the Vikings. Chicago is coming to town. Excuse me, I'm getting choked up on this game. As it was 5, now it's 4.5. Go ahead and take 4.5. Minnesota's going to win this game. I think they're going to win it by at least the touchdown. You have to understand, they can still get in. Philadelphia loses to Washington, which won't happen. So Minnesota can lose and still get in. Trust me, that's not going to happen. Philly's winning this game. It's just a question about how much. I think it's more than a touchdown. So go ahead and take a touchdown there. Take 4.5 for Minnesota here and collect. The last game I like is is I did okay. Believe it or not, I'm actually going off of a script here, and I typed it wrong on the script here. Chargers are going to Denver. They're a 6.5-point favorite. I got double action on this one here. I like the Chargers to cover 6.5 because obviously if the Chiefs lose, which they're not going to, but if the Chiefs lose, they get the 1 seed instead. They're going to be happy with the 5 seed, but they're going to beat up Denver without Philip Lindsay. Take the 6.5. Bonus action, take the over. It's 41.5. I think that they're going to score a lot of points in this game. Denver, I don't think it really matters. I could see this being like a 42-7 game. Unfortunately, I think Vance Joseph is gone for the year. Or gone, I think, right after this game. I think Elway lets him go, and they look for a new head coach. That said, I'll get into this in my next video, but don't feel too bad for Vance Joseph. He's going to be an awesome defensive coordinator, and I do think he gets another chance, but I think his time in Denver is over. So I got 7 great games for you. You should be very, very excited. By the way, speaking of excited, if you see this little button right there on the side, and see that button? Bam! Hit that button! Become one of the greatest people on planet Earth, and until next